All right. Hey, it's Johnny Slick here, back again. As you'll remember from the last time, which probably hasn't been too long, maybe it's been a little long for me. Won't give away the secrets of the trade. I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, when we last left off, I somehow managed to kill off the assassin plus Silky somehow at the same time. Even though I lost Jahira and Zar, I still haven't bothered to resurrect Zar yet. And yeah, so there we are. So before we go any further, let's go into Silky and level her up. So a couple of other little tips and tricks. I'm not going to do this, but a lot of people go this route where you save right before you level somebody up. I guess I just happen to have saved here. But you save right before you level up because even with the mods that we put in back in episode 0 or whatever you want to call that, -1, your other members of your party randomly roll their hit points. So in this case, she's getting her level, I believe, of Druid. So I think that is a D8. So, you know, it gives you the opportunity to have higher hit points, but you also have that chance that you're going to get like the big sombrero. You get like 1 hit point plus whatever your constitution bonus is. And that really, really sucks, especially if you got like a fighter type character. So, you know, for that reason, like I said, I mean, my own character happens to be a fighter. He's going to automatically get, like, I think I put it in so that he gets the upper half of his hit points. So, he gets, I think he rolls 1d10 or 1d12. I think it's 1d10 because he's not a fighter. So with 1d10, he gets between 6 and 10 hit points plus his constitution bonus. Actually, his constitution, wow, it's not all that high, really. Man, I have kind of nerfed this guy a little bit. Wow. In any case, though, he'll get basically from 6 to 10 hit points because that constitution doesn't give you any bonus. Jahira, on the other hand, could get the big crapper here. Let's see. Hopefully we'll be going okay. And she gets 7 hit points. That's actually good. That's nice. Thaco goes down by 1. Doesn't get any extra seal points. And we'll go ahead and accept that. Oh, she actually leveled up in fighter. Aha, even better. So that's why she got those hit points there. So she's up to 24 hit points. Yeah, her and Khalid are actually the 2 highest hit point guys in the party. So she's definitely on the front line with me. I'm the number 1 guy, in part because my charisma is super high. Usually a good idea to have your first character be the highest charisma one, because when you talk to shopkeepers, they will give you bonuses to buy stuff if your charisma is lower. You also get a bonus if you have a positive reputation. Right now I haven't done anything to earn me that kind of a reputation. But it's there, and it exists, and it's something to do. I should speak here too.
We must proceed
interesting.
Carefully.
I thought that you were an interesting person, Squatch. Stuttering is really easy to do. Wow. I can see how people can do that. For what Gorion has written to us, I'm not disappointed. Oh, let's see, what do I want? You're an interesting person yourself, Khalid. May I inquire how did a man of arms come to be interested in magic? It's not that unusual. I can only judge from my limited experience, but I've not met many, so perhaps. But the way I grew up affected my decisions as well. I always wanted to be a mage. This is actually a good question. Why are you wielding a sword, sucker? I am from Camden-Shan, Sassafras Squatch, and I was a baseborn, a bastard, an elven concubine's son. But my father did not want to know me, so I had to fend for my own. Man, that sounds like you'd be like a thief or a rogue. Fighting, that implies that you're going to like a fighter's guild, or at least like, serving in the army for a while. I don't know, man. Okay, so you joined the militia. It costs a lot of money to pay an apprenticeship to study magic, but the way for a strong lad to earn money was to join the militia. So I did. And I'm glad you did. your valuable skills, and I'll be glad to rely on them until you die and I find a way to get rid of you. The thought of you as if you're a child. Not a child! Look at me! Look at me! Since I was appointed as your guardian, but I must say that I was mistaken.
You spoke at me?
Yes.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Yeah, how much gold do I have right now? 489. So I could actually
Of course.
go and resurrect Svar.
Simple task.
Prices this side of Cormier.
Hey, there we go. Now I get the thing. I was a little bit worried about that, to be honest. Speaking of which, let's see, Khalid. We are going to bunk down, I think, for a little bit. And Khalid's going to be Identify Man. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Spend all my money. So you can see already, I'm doing a lot of non-optimal things, probably making all kinds of people butt clench. You know, the thing of it is, see, this is the thing that I like about Baldur's Gate, is, I don't know, to me, just philosophically, why do you do a Let's Play? So to me, you know, I'm really big into watching strategy games, on Let's Plays myself. You go off the... Oh. Stupid. That's right. It's why you have the downside of having dual screens. There we go.
Of course.
You're going to go back to the temple and raise Svar. So, yeah, my philosophy, though, to the extent that I have one, is that... And I know I've played Batman, and I've tried playing Splinter Cell for a while, and I think, actually, if anything, I've learned from those games that... what I really like to watch, I know, is emergent gameplay, you know, where the fun things that are happening aren't necessarily the things that are all plotted out. A great example, I think, and I'll see if I can remember to add links to this in the show notes, is Jesse Cox and Wow Crendor did a series on the superhero game, can't remember it. It's not Grand Theft Auto. Saints Row the Third, that's it. And Saints Row the Fourth is actually the superhero game. But
I'm super important.
oh, I missed that. I forgot about that. Let's do this again. This guy has one of the great lines, and I just talked over it.
Don't touch me. I'm super important.
Don't touch me. What kind of AIDS can you give us? So yeah, I like the emergent gameplay, and so because I like emergent gameplay, that's right. Before I do anything else, we need to resurrect my man here, which I'm not going to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he's been resurrected. Then he is going to go and learn stuff. So I Oh wow, it is a tiny spellbook. Okay then.
Where to now?
Guess he won't be helping out with that. Yeah, it's a little bit like what was it? I'm gonna get super duper philosophical for a silly little Let's Play, but like the now I can't remember the name of the composer, but the famous composer once said the most important things in music are not the things that are written on the page. I think I feel like it's the same thing with this. Like if you're making a Let's Play just to follow a story and be into the story, I mean, that's somebody else's story, you know? And it kind of feels like you're a little bit cheating. I mean, you know, if you're watching it for that reason, you know, whatever. I mean, you know, do what you want to do. Let's see. We are going to go back into the Burning Wizard. And I mean, you know, I'm not saying that you have to, you know, watch stuff that I want you to watch or whatever. But no, what I think I'm getting at is that the really cool things about making these kinds of games, and I mean playing them myself, that inspired me to want to, you know, make these kinds of things for other folks to watch, aren't so much the, hey, this is a cool story, follow the story. It's the, what crazy things are going to happen in this version of the game. I mean, already we've seen that Bard, who I think I probably was going to use at some point, got lightning bolted to death before I could even talk to him.
You want some whiskey?
Let's go peasant. Hey, and he's already all the way healed. Okay, so I mean, yeah, we saw that. We've seen I used up all the healing potions like a dumbass. That was kind of awesome. So here, who's got the darts? So here we go. You don't need those. All right. And okay, that's right. We are going to actually go to inventory. Pretty sure that is a +1 quarterstaff. But again, it feels wrong to. Okay, potion of invulnerability. Ooh, that's useful. And this quarterstaff is the quarterstaff +1. Great. Okay, so, and that's a Jahira. So she'll be my badass with the quarterstaff again. And let's go to sleep again. Oh, shut up.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Yeah, so I'm doing this instead of using the identify scrolls. As you can see, this costs you 1 gold, and the identify costs you 100 gold. You can see that this is quite a bit more cost effective. Is that chainmail? Oh, chainmail. Somebody. So Jahira, can Jahira wear chainmail? Oh, she can. Cool. Well, great. She will then. She's a fighter druid. I thought the druids were limited, that they could only wear. Pretty sure that if I put him in leather, he's going to have a. In fact, I know for a fact from doing the episode -1 that he will have Khalid will have a negative modifier to his spell casting if I put him in leather armor, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah. Apparently she can wear that. The druids could only wear non-metal stuff, but okay, all right. I know weapon-wise, it's all non-metal weapons and scimitars. I never understood why druids get that scimitar thing. Somebody probably knows some esoteric reason. Oh yeah, I need those. That. And I am 100% sure that those golden pantaloons are just funny pants, but nevertheless, Girdle of Gender. See, that is why I'm not going to wear it. I didn't put that on anybody. Ha ha! Another Oil of Speed.
Of course. Yeah.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Yeah, that could have been. I mean, gender makes no difference in this game. You can have women with 18 strength, and it's all good. But potion of defense, that's nice. Armor class set to 0 for 10 turns, which is basically an entire round of combat. Okay, I think that's. I'm not going to identify the pants. We are going to redo his spells. To Magic Missile and Larlock's Minor Drain. Which reminds me, I think I gave him Chill Touch, which is, to be honest, a really crappy spell. So he's got scrolls that I could have him learn. Well, the party has scrolls, so we can have him learn. The scrolls are just his spells. So yeah, you can, when you get a scroll like the one that he's got, like these, and I, by the way, still have not made up my mind yet on whether I want to dual class him, and I might end up doing that. If you have the ability to learn spells, you can right click here and either and you can learn the spell straight out, and then it's added to your spell book, and you can use it, or you can use it as a scroll by putting it up in your quick item slot. Imoen is a thief, not a mage, so she doesn't have that ability. And then you get to use it one time, but you don't have to memorize it, so there is some utility to doing that. Let's see. Oh, I believe that I did not rest it. No, I have not.